Welcome to this video tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use if and else in a Python 3 program. What I'm going to do is to make a calculator for addition and subtraction with two values that you're going to give. So first I'm going to define my calculator. So it's going to be the function calculator, so I can call it easier in the future. Calculator. Here, as you may know from another video, they are from previous experience. Def is to define a function, calculator is the name, and then here I'm saying that there is no arguments in order to define the calculator function. That's why these parentheses are empty, and then colon followed by indentation. This is going to show that it's going to be the following statements part of this function. I'm gonna ask for the values. I'm going to analyze int in order to get the integer input to tell that I'm going to ask for a value, and from inputs I'm going to type in quotations so that it displays this. Give first number. Then if you see, here's the first parenthesis for the input, and we need another parenthesis for the int. So it's here the external ones and the inner ones. Enter. It's still in the indentation. Y for the second variable. Once again, int input, and I open other parentheses. Give second number. Or I can just type in like give me a number or something like that. Here I'm going to add a space for both of them, so when it gets displayed and I answer and provide the number, then it's not going to be all stuck together, but it's going to have a little space between them. I'm gonna do and enter. I'm gonna define a different variable. It's going to be operation. It's a variable. Operation, I open parentheses, no, not yet. str for string, as you know from a different video. Input as well, and here it's going to be open another parenthesis, quotations, and I'm going to ask one to add or subtract. And then here I can put a question mark, and perfect. Now I have here the operation is string, so it's going to take the letters, the actual typing that I have here, as to my answer. Now if operations, if operation double equal sign, this means I'm going to compare the values. Add colon, and right here I'm going to use as well indentation. Why? Because I have here if. This if means that it's going to have a condition. Here the difference between 1 and 2 is the 1 equal sign is for assigning a value, and the 2 of them is going to be to make a comparison. And if operation here defined is equal, comparing it to add, that's going to be my two options here in the space. It's going to be add or subtract. If it's add, then I'm going to have here what's going to be the following options. The statements here are going to define what I'm going to do. So here I'm going to type in print, and as I told you before in my previous video about print, I need a parenthesis x plus y. Here it's going to print the result from this operation, x defined here and y defined over here, the values that I provided at the beginning of this video. Here I'm gonna type in again right now. Here I'm going to put else. colon spaces as well, and my 4 spaces or indentation with tab, but I don't recommend this. It can be sometimes some confusing to the program. And so here else means that if this is not completed, if I don't answer add but I answer subtract or multiply or something else, then it's going to by default make me the subtraction. In my next video I'm going to explain you the different ways to have more than one answer. I'm gonna explain you the elif, but I'm going to do that in my next video. For now, else I'm gonna have as well print open parenthesis, and it's going to be x minus y. Here, like in this one, x already defined, minus this is my operator and my operands, and y here. And for the last thing, my mistake one. Okay, here. So right now I'm closing this definition. I'm already done with this. I'm not going to add anything else for this function specific, so I start again from scratch, from the same level. Here you see def, it's at the beginning, so here as well. I'm gonna type in calculator, open, close, parenthesis. You see, this and this are the same. Why? Because with this I'm calling the function at the end of the program. Here is going to be saved in the program, and then with this save, with the saved, I already need to follow this line of command. Up here, it starts reading calculator, open, close the parenthesis, and it's going to define this. If I have here a different value, then it will have started with the arguments, but in this case remember that we didn't assign to any. So from here I'm going to save it in my documents. I'm gonna save it as calculator1.py. Now I have here this you might remember from the last video. Let me get one from scratch. Okay, and this one. In here, let me go here. Let me go here. Okay, it's the CD SIG drive. Then C to change the location to my drive, to my C drive, and to my documents in my user. And from here, it's gonna be Python with the set path. And it's going, I name it calculator1.py. Then here it starts running because I call here calculator. Give first number. My first number I'm gonna give 99. My second number I'm gonna give 10. Add or subtract. Okay, we're going to do this twice. First by typing in add, then it's going to give me 109. 99 plus 10, it's 109. If I run it again, same numbers in order to make it easier. But right now I want to add or subtract. I'm gonna type in subtract, and it's gonna give me 89. It's 99 minus 10. What happens if once again 99 and 10, but instead of add or subtract, I just type in this? What do you think is going to happen? It's going to still give me the subtraction, because that's the condition I type in here. If it's add, if operation is equal to add, then it adds. If it's different from add, then I'm going to subtract. I didn't specify it had to be obligatory the definition of subtract, my answer to operation. But I'm gonna show you in my next video how to make a more precise calculator. I'm gonna have the multiplication and division and explain you the elif. Well, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.